I muted myself. What's up, everybody? PBR Podcast. Mike Plano, Derek D. Franki's in the house. This is the post-pre-AP Podfest recording. I don't even know how to say it because
it's the post.
like it's post because it's over, but it's pre because you're about to hear our set.
Oh, that's right. If you weren't there.
Yeah.
Oh man, if you guys can't hear it, but this echo is crazy.
I don't know what I'm going to do about it, but we could just do this because there's really no music tonight. You could probably just take the headphones off.
Probably could.
You know what I mean? Frankie doesn't have hers on.
Yeah, I guess you could just take them off.
It was too loud for me.
Was it too loud? I think I definitely have hearing issues, man. You know what I mean?
Ah,
So is it a post or a pre-show?
this is a post. We're recording after the Asbury Park Comedy Podcast Festival. But for people that weren't there,
It's a pre-show.
it's a pre-show because
So-
they haven't heard it.
So this is the pre-show.
Yeah,
It's the post-hyphen.
It's the post-pre-show.
It's the post-pre-show.
Welcome to the post-pre-show, everybody, of PBR Podcast.
There you go. It's the first annual Asbury Park Podcast Festival, Comedy Podcast Festival, post-pre-show.
Yes,
Post AP podcast, pre PBR podcast of the AP podcast.
what she said.
I don't even know what she just said. Maybe
But-
I should put the headphones
But
back
Frankie
on.
got it right.
Oh, man. It's over, everybody. It was
Wow.
I think it was a great success. I mean, what do you guys think?
I thought it was above and beyond. I got to tell you guys something. Frankie and Mike over here were so worried. We're so worried, and I told them just relax.
I don't know if I was worried.
You were come on. You were so worried.
I mean, it's a big undertaking. There was
It is.
There was
It
over,
was.
over 30 talents. We had the
That was the biggest thing, I think.
Well, there was the talents, there was the rooms, there were multiple venues. There was just a lot going on for the event, and it was a team of three, if you will, if you want to count Dennis the intern, and I mean Derek, you helped out too, so 3.5. You could have helped out more, I think. You could have helped out a little more.
what else do you want me to do?
I don't know.
We were worried, though. I think if you go back to our last episode, we clearly said we're very concerned that we make it enjoyable for the talent and the people sitting in the seats. I think we did that.
I don't think we did that. I know we
Yeah,
did
we
that.
definitely
Just
did
from
that.
from what people are saying and from what we're hearing, and it was a complete success in my book. I mean,
Yeah.
to be completely honest, some acts are better than others, but that's the way it goes. But it was a great show.
I mean, that's going to be any show. Some
Exactly.
acts are gonna be
That's what I'm saying.
better than others. And the 5 o'clock show, dare I say, was completely packed, sold out. You know what I mean? So we couldn't fit many more people in the room. Let's thank the House of Independence for being the home of the Asbury Park Comedy Podcast Festival.
Yeah, thank you to those
Yeah.
guys.
Beer Garden helped us out in the morning, gave us a great space up on their rooftop. I mean, it was a gorgeous day.
Yeah, which was
It
the
was,
perfect
man.
day.
Up there was a perfect, sunny day to be outside. Had to be at least 50 or 60 people up there in the morning, which I think normally that they would not have that type of crowd.
No way.
Out to see some great submission podcasts that we had: Ice in the Face, Super Live Adventure.
Andy Malfarina.
Wait a second. Hold on a second.
What are you pointing at?
Point the brakes. Pump the brakes.
You didn't plug it in.
Frankie's mic is not plugged in.
My job.
Yeah, well, I mean, plug it
Well,
in. I said
should've-
to you before, plug that in.
I thought you had my headphones.
Derek, you're really good at like picking up on unplugged
I mean, you
wires.
should have noticed.
I mean, listen, they're brand new wires. I bought them for the Podfest because no, not at all. Nobody even knows you're here right now. She's been talking the whole time, but she's about to.
Hence, if we had
There
the
you go.
headphones
Say
on.
hello.
Hello,
That's why you wear headphones.
If we had the headphones on, now talk, Frank.
You guys had them on.
There she is.
Can you
Oh.
hear me?
There you are.
Just
Pre-post
say-
show.
Pre-post show. Oh, say what you said before.
Wait, what were you saying?
It's the post AP Podfest pre PBR podcast of the AP Podfest set.
Boom.
Damn.
Nailed
Just like
it.
that,
All
right?
right. So, I mean, we went on. I guess we went on for about our Pizza Beer Revolution with Joe Gatto. We went on for about 25 to 30 minutes. We closed the 5 o'clock show. I refuse to listen back. So you're going to hear that coming up in a minute.
Coming up in a minute. Yeah, there was we also, besides Joe, we brought up another guest that you guys are very fond of.
You know what? If they weren't there, maybe they should wait.
I didn't tell them.
Yeah, we shouldn't tell them.
I didn't tell them. I said
Right.
very fond of. But I think I do want to tell them what I was upset about.
Now, why would you tell them what you were upset about? Like what we missed in the set?
Yeah.
No, it's like
Oh, come on.
not yet. They haven't heard yet.
Well, some people that are listening heard.
Nah, maybe we should wait till the next episode.
September.
I don't even know if like you really want to reveal that kind of stuff, right? Like,
Yes, correct.
Frankie says no.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
listen, we love you guys, and we love that we interact so closely with you. But some things have to remain behind the curtain, right? There's got to
Yeah.
be a little allure to,
Sure,
to a little
100%.
mystery to Mike Polano and Derek D and all, the way it all works.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with that. But what we can tell you guys is like, for those of you who were there, you didn't get to see this, and those of you who weren't there and are going to listen to the first time, and it was all shot on video.
You know what? That's one thing we should point out that people did not see. And we could let them in behind this curtain, right? Because this isn't really like anything secretive. But we had 7 cameras going, with behind the scenes green room footage. With every time a comedian or podcast left the stage, they did an interview. We had multiple cameras out in the crowd. I mean, we had all kinds of stuff, and we're going to cut this together. And I guess you'll see an iteration of it somewhere.
Yeah, and I think there's over 700 still photos that were taken.
Yeah,
so there's just
There's
a lot
more
of stuff.
to come. There's more to come. If you were there, hopefully you enjoyed yourself. But if you were not there, there's more to come.
Yeah.
But I would like to give you guys a little insight to the backstage, of the sense of like what was going on backstage. It was so cool back there. It was all the talent sitting, hanging out in the green room, and someone was on stage. We would go out there. You'd either watch the whole set, you watch a little bit, you come back. But at one point, it was just sitting there. It was like me, Gatto, Roy Wood Jr., Jim Florentine, you, and we're just sitting there, just chatting it up. And it was so cool to be there and to be a part of it, and to know that like we put it together, majority Franki and Mike, but that it was. I really like the fact that I, was able to design things for it, and people came and signed stuff, and I got all those posters signed.
The meet and greet was awesome, man.
It really was.
Frankie, did you get a chance? I mean, did you get a chance to come back to the meet and greet and like experience it, or were you running around?
I was pretty busy at that point, coordinating different things. So I really didn't get to experience it. But, I would look over a couple of times and see you guys in the midst of it. You were pretty much dead center of that room. I feel like everything else was sort of happening around you two. And it was just nice to see the people that we know, because we know their faces from Twitter or Instagram or whatever. Just to see the joy on their face, to finally get a minute to look you face to face, and just tell you that they enjoy what you do.
Yeah, man, there was really cool to sign some autographs and take some pictures. I definitely want to give a shout out to our girls that were wearing PBR T-shirts. There was a bunch of that going on, but
Amy with
Amy
the
Marie Skaggs.
Yeah.
She came in this beautiful
Crushed
pink
it.
tank top that said hashtag PBR Posse right across her posse, if you know what I'm talking about.
Her boobs.
And then on the back, she had all kinds of like hashtag
eggs,
all kinds of hashtags.
Hashtag Amy loves Derek.
Yeah, that was a good one. She loves you, man. There's no doubt about it. She tolerated me. She loved you. I made this little pic stitch I wanted to post later.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right, of Amy Skaggs, Derek, and I in her shirt.
Looks good.
With Frankie caught her in the bathroom with her
So
pants
by the
down.
time you listen to this, that will be posted.
No, she posed for me. She posed for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
She
great.
was at the beer garden bright and early. I mean, she was like one of the first things I saw. I saw that pink tank top coming at me, and I'm like, oh my goodness,
that's
look
awesome.
at this. This is
and,
going to be a good day. It was a good sign, It
Yeah.
was a good way to kick off the day.
And definitely shout out to all the women who came over from London.
Incredible.
I mean, that's awesome.
That's what I was
like,
going to say, man.
incredible.
like, thank you so much.
And South Carolina and
Right,
West Virginia,
Virginia.
and
People traveled to come see this show, man.
Yeah.
They traveled from a good distance out, which was pretty impressive, man.
I really, really hope they felt it was worth it. I think they did. I got a sense just from social media on Monday. I mean, you guys have been great, really. Everybody out there that's just showing us love. It means so much to us. It makes us feel good about what we did, and makes us feel like we delivered for you guys, which was a big part of the drive behind what we did.
For our first live show, I think we knocked it out of the park, guys. Good job.
Yeah, and to give you guys insight, months ago we were like, we should do a live show, and we were thinking like, oh, we'll just get like a little comedy club and we'll sit up on stage and do it. And then I was like, why don't we just let's just go big and go bigger. And then you guys came up with the whole.
That's right, with this is all Derek's idea, everybody.
No, I'm not saying it was my idea.
Derek loves
no,
Derek.
I'm not. No, come on, I'm not saying that at all. But
You
remember,
just said it.
No.
Everybody rewind this 30 seconds. It's a button.
But that's not what I'm saying. Remember what I was saying, and you guys were like, "No, we can't go that big." I was like, "Yes, we can." I said, "Good, think big."
Hashtag Derek loves Derek.
No, I'm not saying I thought of the idea.
Dennis, get it, Derek. A Derek picture.
Where's Dennis?
Can we? I don't want to say one. I do want to say one thing. We can't.
What is
That's
it?
hard.
You just had an
I
argument with
wanted to
yourself.
open the
Anyone
curtain. I
ever
can't open the
did that
curtain.
to you? Forget it.
No, I could tell
I
you too, but
know.
you just said let's not go
I
behind the
know,
curtain.
but
I
you
got to be
can't do
honest.
that.
Well, no,
You're
this
gonna
isn't
have
on the
to cut
curtain.
This after you're gonna
No,
have
I'm
to
not
edit it out.
editing
It's not-
anything.
It's not
no.
right.
And we should tell the people there will be no editing. We are taking, after you hear this episode, we're taking off till September.
Oh yeah, we're taking
Right.
off the month of August.
The month of August.
Yeah.
I might put up some clips of the Podfest depending on who allows that, because you don't want to put up a comedian set.
Yeah.
And we might go be guests on other people's podcasts, but you're not going to hear a new PBR until September, the first Monday in September.
Not Labor Day, probably.
Well, yeah, after the holiday.
60%.
Right? 60%.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
But I don't want to let too much behind the curtain
How
out
do you feel
because I
about
got to
that,
be honest,
Derek?
the first time I went and worked for the New York Rangers, when I saw behind the curtain, I was disappointed. Like, you never want to see too much behind the curtain.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're not gonna by listening to our.
No, but
set.
by telling them things that,
Yeah. By what
That went wrong or went right.
Not that it went
But
wrong.
Derek's
Just things
point,
that
I
would
think
change.
Derek's point is, as enjoyable as we hope and we think that show was for you guys out there, the behind the scenes was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
There was a lot of good material happening back there, which I think we got, and hopefully we'll release in one way or another.
It's all on video. I mean, they were.
Listen, I should thank. We had a ton of people there from the Impractical Joker crew, shooting it. John Cava, Logan Hodson, Shay, Max Martinez, a sound guy. Like we had a ton of people there helping us shoot.
Your cousin.
Behind? No, well, he was not helping us shoot it,
But he was helping.
Yeah, of course, he was on the thing. But I'm talking about production people that came out and helped us shoot this behind the scenes reel for a couple of reasons, but for one, to like help grow this festival into a larger entity. Because guys,
This is
let's
the first
just say
one?
it right here. Let's say it right here, right now. Next year, we're going to do it again.
Second annual Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival.
Right?
Absolutely.
There you,
Second
you heard
annual.
it.
2 years. The second one. It's coming up.
Frankie, you just said absolutely. We have it on record. I recorded it right here on GarageBand.
You've been worried, right?
Well, I mean, Jesus, I didn't know if I was going to do it. And next year, you know who we
It's coming up in less than a year.
We also need to thank Chris Lodondo, that meat
yes.
monster, communist son of a bitch. We have to thank him because he did a hell of a job helping out. And dare I say, from the beginning of from the words go, next year I think we should bring him right on staff.
He was huge. He was really
I mean, it was huge. It was great. I mean, it was fantastic. That Lodondo guy. But here, you know what? I saw him eating a hamburger. Okay.
You did, right?
Oh, yeah, there was actually a wall of hamburgers he just ate right through.
Donald, Donald Trump here, everybody. I also heard that Lodondo took Dennis the intern to Twisted Tree for a bean burger.
lentil.
Lentil burger.
That was the burger you saw him eating.
Yeah, but you
Lentil
know
burger.
what? Right after that, I had the place burned to the ground. Okay, because that's not me. All right, I'm gonna eat burgers and meat because that's what America does. And we're gonna make America great again. Okay, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be phenomenal.
Donald Trump, everybody.
Mike, hold on. You're an idiot.
Thanks, Don. So, is there anything else you guys want to say before we let the PBR posse listen to our live set from the Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival?
Well, before they listen, maybe you guys should just each of you give them your favorite moment of the day.
Ooh, favorite moment of the day.
Moment of the day.
Oh man. It was. It's hard to pick a moment. It was really cool to just see the flow of people coming in, and then how packed it was. And then me and Mike were the first ones on stage to welcome everybody, greet everybody. And that was really good. I kind of wanted to be. It was funny. Mike was like, "Let it breathe a little bit. We'll hang up there a little longer." And I was like, "All right, sweet." And I felt like he was rushing us off. We were up there probably for 3, 4 minutes, 5 minutes in the very, very beginning.
Well, the 2 o'clock was a pretty good crowd, but the 5 o'clock was sold out. So when we came out on the 2 o'clock, the mics didn't work. We made the best of it. Like, we made some good jokes about it, and we opened the show and we got off. No big deal. I've done much larger things as you have, like larger audiences, right? I've done that at the Garden. I've done it at cage fighting events in Atlantic City. But when we came out for the 5 o'clock show, it was sold, packed house. You couldn't see, like, there was not a seat out there. And I kind of was like, wow. Like, it took me back. That was probably my favorite moment of the day. And it took me back, and I kind of like, I don't know, I was like, time flies, like, like it goes really fast. So even letting it breathe, I felt like we were up there for a while. I mean, when we were doing our set, we got lit. They, just to give you a little bit, like, they shine a light when you're at a time mark from the side of the stage to let you know where you're at. I felt like we were up there for 1 minute, and we got a light at 25 minutes because we were headlining, so we got 30. We did 30 minutes. It felt like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes when you're on stage. It goes by so fast. But besides that opening like you said, that was probably the favorite moment. Or just being up there and the banter back and forth with like Gatto and you.
Yeah.
Was just good. Good to be up there in that environment in our,
Yeah, it was fun.
doing our thing.
Frankie, what was your favorite?
There was a moment right before, the day was just crazy. I feel like from like 6 a.m. to just now you guys are just about ready to go on set, and we've been running around like crazy. We've been making sure everybody has what they need. The show's going smoothly, and we took like, 10 seconds before you guys went on set. I don't know if you remember this.
Yeah.
And we did like a group hug.
I didn't even remember that.
I remember it.
And like that moment, I just thought to myself, here we are at the end of 3 years of PBR, a year and a half, the three of us. Dennis too, And it was just, I like to mark things with a memory or a moment, just take a second. And that moment for me was probably the best moment of the day.
Yeah, that was a very good moment. I remember just thinking, I was telling this to Mike. I don't know if I told you, Frank, but I was like, I said, if I wasn't a part of this and I heard about this, I'd be super jealous that I wasn't. I'd be very like, what the hell, man? Like, this is I'm local and I live around here. Why aren't I a part of the comedy and podcast festival? And I think back, like I stumbled upon the podcast through a friend, met Mike. I came on as a guest hosted, and then you guys asked me to come in as a permanent. So like the way it all fell together,
serendipity.
It was very, very interesting. And then to be here and then being like, wow, I'm a part of this
now, right? It's like
headlining this, hanging out with these people
with some huge talent, man.
Yeah, and we're right hanging out with them and on stage with them, and it was great. Like I said, I'd be super jealous if I wasn't part of it. So I was very happy that I was. Right on. And right in the mix of it all.
So when you hear this live performance that's about to come up, it's we tried to keep true to our show. We play little games. We intro it the same way, and we cut out a couple things. We cut out top or bottom. We cut out Armchair Futurist. But for the most part, we try to keep it our show. There's a couple surprises in there for those of you who haven't seen or heard yet.
Maybe a loud music at one point.
Special guest. But remember, it was live, and it was amazing. So hopefully you guys like it. Check it out. Here it is. We will see you in September.
Or you might hear us before that on someone else's podcast.
Yeah.
And of course, you can hit us up on social media and everything.
Thank you so much for listening, man. We love you guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Anybody want to yell for Dennis?
3, 2, 1. Dennis! You didn't yell for Dennis.
Dennis.
All right, so we're going to bring out some really, really amazing people right here. The amazing people that we're going to bring out, of course, you've heard the names Mike Polano, Derek D. We have tons of people with the T-shirts on. Pizza Beer Revolution, PBR podcast. Some people get angry when we say the whole thing. Anyway. And they're going to come out here with their featured guest host. You know him, you love him from the Impractical Jokers. Also, Joe Gatto's with them. Gentlemen, come on out. Hey! There they are! Sophisticated.
Love y'all.
Now tell me something good.
That was good.
There's her video.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
Look at
What
that.
is up, everybody? Pizza Beer Revolution, Mike Polano, Derek D, Joe Gatto.
What's up, y'all?
The House of Independence.
We are here. Everybody's having a good time, I hope.
So much comedy. How do you follow those two, right?
Well, we're about to show them.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Gatto, there's so many things that interest me about you, and I get so confused, like when you invite me over. I guess I don't know if I should bring a lint brush or sprinkles for my ice cream. Everything is a tartufo, a cannoli, a biscotti.
We're going to get right into it right away, I guess.
Yeah, right.
I have 4 dogs, 3 of which, 75% are named after pastry.
Yeah.
And
I have a cannoli, a tartufo, a biscotti, and a little one, Mishkin. Yeah, Mishkin means old poor boy. He's all fucked up. 12 years old.
Why do you have so many dogs?
Well, because my wife likes to save them. And we live together. So, ipso facto, I rescue dogs by association. So, and they all look the same. It's like a little white pack of, like, it's not even like 2 nights ago I was walking. She's got it. Listen. She
we go.
goes on Amazon. I call my wife. I love her. I call her add to cart because she goes on Amazon. Everything in the cart. She buys everything. She's an infomercial's dream, right? So we have 4 dogs, and she literally sends me a link. And I'm on set and I'm doing stuff, and I don't really, she sends me a link that says 4-dog leash, solution to your tangle problems. I didn't know we had a tangle problem.
You got a tangle problem.
So now she buys this leash that has, it's like on a swivel and there's 4 leash, and you walk. I look like I should be on a dog sled. There's 4 dogs walking down the street, right? And I'll tell you what, the no tangle, it's complete BS because it tangles every time. So now I'm walking the dogs in my neighborhood and I'm trying to untangle them and getting the whole thing going. It takes me longer to untangle than it does to walk.
It looks like you're walking a pack of Swiffers down.
That's
They're like
exactly
the,
right.
And they're like the yappy dogs, right? The yappy like.
I got 2 yappers. I'm at 50% yap.
Oh, it's a 50%.
Yeah, 50% yap is the number, Derek.
You might as well gotten a gaggle of cats.
Oh, you got a cat?
Yeah.
I do have I had 2.
Yeah.
I had one.
That's how it
and
works.
the lovely and talented Pam moved in, brought another. That one's dead. Thanks for bringing that up.
Derek.
But I like cats, man.
Cats are all right. It's not that I don't like cats. It's just I rather a dog.
I'm
Or
with
4 of them.
Yeah, you didn't stop.
Yeah.
Before my cat died, I don't know what my neighbors think of me. They probably hate me, to be honest with you. But there's one of them right there. I'm that cat guy that sits on the porch and pets a cat. But I don't find anything wrong with that. But I was hanging out at the house one day, and Bunky.
Wait, I wasn't aware that there was a cat guy that did that.
Well, he seems like a pussy, so.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Coming from the guy who has cacti on his shirt, we went over this before, right? I mean, come on. So I don't know. I sit on the porch and I was petting the cat, but the cat got out, and this is like one of those days. It's like a hot August. I'm a fat, balding Italian man in shorts that don't fit anymore, and the cat gets out. If this cat gets out and gets killed, the lovely and talented Pam is going to kill me.
Absolutely.
That's how it works. We all know that. So the cat got into the neighbor's yard. I went into the neighbor's yard. My pants are falling down. The cat, I'm running across the lawns. The cat starts a fight with another cat. Little did I know that this gray cat, Bunky, had an identical twin who lived 2 doors down named Monty. How the hell did I know that,
Wow,
right?
that's crazy.
So they start to fight. I reach down. I grab the cat by the scruff. Fat Italian man trying to chase a cat down the street. I pick it up. What do cats do? It starts to scratch me. I'm bleeding everywhere. My ass is hanging out. And I look up. I'm holding it up like a Kuna Matata. And a woman's yelling out of her window, Monty! He's stealing Monty! What the fuck does that mean, stealing Monty? I start running down the street with Bunky into the house.
Was it the right cat?
It was the right cat.
Oh, thank
My
God.
asshole.
You make fun of me about cats. Okay, that makes sense. Because let me tell you, the last time I was chasing a dog in my neighbor's yard with my asshole hanging out, and they yelled, that never happened.
Come on.
That never happens
That
to a
never
dog
happened to
owner.
you?
I go, come here. And it comes. You got to be like, oh my God, I got this. And you got your whole hole's out, you're fat,
Bleeding.
sweating. I go, it comes over. That's where dogs win.
That's how you look at it. We all have our opinions.
So is that cat dead?
Yes.
That cat's dead.
Why did you go back to
go
the
back
dead?
to
You moved on from it.
Well, I hate cats. I'm just kind of hoping that it was dead.
It's dead.
We're clear?
You know this.
Yeah, you guys are talking about. I don't have any pets. You used to. Like my family had
pets, yeah.
dogs. Yeah, but I don't have any. I have friends, real life people.
You rescue friends?
I rescue friends. How many friends do I have here?
How many of you know that Derek D loves Derek D?
Oh, jeez. I mean, like I said before, you gotta love in here before you can love out there.
I see.
See that?
I hear that.
Yeah, we made out.
But are you talking real life friends, or are you talking a friend count on a social media?
Oh, funny you mentioned that, Joseph. I'm talking about both, kind of.
Gotcha.
Because I was thinking about this, and we're friends, right? I've known you for 2 years now, right? And, I feel like you only follow me on Twitter. What about, there's a lot of other social media. I mean, what's the...
That defines friendship to you? If I'm literally, I talk to you as a human to your face.
I know, but I need the likes and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's your problem, man. You know what, though? But this is my situation with you, because on paper, we should be friends. You're like a shorter, skinnier-looking Sal, and we should be best friends, right? You definitely have a Sal vibe to you.
It's funny you bring that up because we were talking on a podcast not too long ago about if they made a life story of Sal Vulcano, who should play Sal Vulcano, and Derek D's answer was...
Derek D.
Me.
Derek D.
Of course.
And Sal in this movie has a love interest. The love interest. Immediately, Derek said,
Played by me. 100%.
Derek loves Derek.
No, I know, but we have a couple things that were just. I really don't even know much about you. Like, I don't even know your full last name. It might be D.
That's it.
I don't even know. Also, you're a kind of guy like in the green room. You wrote your name on your water bottle, like we're in kindergarten.
Well,
There's 400 water bottles back there. I go to grab one and it says Derek D on it. I'm like, I don't know if I get past that. I do like the combo. I love how you coordinate the shoes to the shirt. I'm with you all day, all night with the whites.
Yeah, with the white watch.
I'm telling you, this is what we do. Here we connect, but sometimes we're a little off.
Well, does that mean you are going to follow me on Instagram now?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
What about
we
like
talked about it.
It's Snapchat or anything?
No. He doesn't.
Come on, Gatto, give me something.
All right, maybe.
MySpace.
I'll follow him. Friendster, me and you all day, all night.
100%.
Friendster.
100%. How many of you guys listen to Pizza Beer Revolution?
PBR podcast.
Right on.
Yes.
So you've heard of the show, you listen, you know we have this pesky little intern that may be running around. How many of you heard of Dennis? If you had to call, I ask every guest on the show, if you had to call Dennis's name, how would you call it?
Wait, that's weird. You yell a name of a person you can't find?
Well, he's an intern.
That's odd.
Why not just
call his cell phone?
Know,
That's stupid.
What kind of ass, right?
You're running around all town just yelling this guy's name, hoping to find him. Sounds like an ass move.
Such and such.
Why is Gatto ripping on the show he's on with us?
I don't know.
No, I was just saying. Just call him on the show.
Give us your best, Dennis.
Dennis!
There it is.
Right?
Solid.
It's not that bad. Guys, give me your best Dennis.
Pretty good.
It's been 3 years of the show. I think it's about time. You want to see him? No one has ever seen Dennis
No one's
the
ever
intern's
seen-
face. Do you want to see Dennis the intern?
You guys want
Bring
to
him
see
out.
what Dennis looks like?
Let's bring him on out. Dennis! Get out of here. Here's the real
There.
Dennis the intern.
Dennis the intern, everybody.
Give it up for Dennis.
There he is.
I mean, proof positive. You can't not know this voice. Dennis, how are you?
Pretty good.
It's good. We try not to let him talk. We don't even really like him. He doesn't really even do his job.
No.
You don't pay him enough.
I don't pay him enough.
You don't pay him enough.
I didn't know I had to pay him. I'm not paying him anything. I'm a guest host. Why is it
I
on
know,
me? What's it on me?
Good point. What do you think? Should we reveal him?
Yeah.
You want to see what he looks
Wait
like?
a second. Who, did you make this bet?
I did.
Oh,
Well,
You're supposed to be our intern, taking care of things, laundry, editing, uploading, and you're doing this.
I had to do something with my time.
you're making bags for your head.
arts and crafty. He's talented.
Yeah, it was
Dennis.
a big day on Etsy.
Yeah. I'll get him on Etsy. Is that what you said?
Can you follow someone on Etsy?
Yeah, I follow Dennis on Etsy.
Why do you follow him on Etsy?
Let's not get into it.
I'm gonna
All
try
right.
selling these.
All right.
Very comfortable.
That's comfortable?
A little bit, yeah.
Stop punching him in the face with the microphone. He can't see. That's not nice.
It's very bright up. Sorry.
Stupid.
You can't hurt this guy. You may have seen Dennis before. He's a professional wrestler.
Is he?
I wrestled him right here on this stage in a Lucha Libre match.
Where was I?
Not here. Probably running around the streets of Manhattan looking for some guy named Larry.
Maybe. Maybe.
So what do you think? Think you want to meet the real
Let's meet
Dennis the intern?
Let's meet him.
Let's see it. Hey, there he is.
There he is.
Everybody.
There he is.
Get off the stage. That's all you get.
That's it.
Dennis the
Dennis the
intern,
intern.
everybody.
We will never show his face. You do not want to see it. He is hideous.
You know, I just realized, maybe, we were talking about cats. Gatto. El gato.
El
Isn't that
gato.
cat in Espanol?
Yeah, C.
That's what you got? That's
You know,
where you went with
Well,
it?
no, I literally just thought of it, so I figured.
People, you know, a lot
was
of people say
probably-
that to me too all the time. They're like, Gatto, that means Spanish and cat. I was like, all right.
Oh, well, yeah, I
does.
mean,
I don't know what to say to it. Like, I don't know any other Spanish. And Italian, I only know the curse words that my mother used to yell at me, so I'm not very fluent. You speak another language? See, this is what I mean. We don't know anything about each
well,
other.
I know. I mean, I think we know enough.
Are you guys going to kiss right now? Are you doing
No,
great?
I was just curious. No, like, do you speak any other languages?
I don't. I could get by, maybe, in a Spanish-speaking country.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like, hey.
Like, you're like, where's the bathroom? Like,
Yeah,
donde
you know-
está baño? Like, that's it?
Yeah, or like, yeah, stuff like that. Or hola, me llamo
How do you
Derek.
say
and,
Derek loves Derek in Spanish?
Derek, amor, Derek?
There you go. He knows it.
Hashtag?
Amazing. Hashtag.
Hashtag Derek
Now-
loves Derek.
So that's why he can live anywhere, because he could say he loves himself in Spanish?
That's it. He's.
I feel like you
fluent.
go to any Spanish-speaking country, they're going to know you're talking bullshit right away.
But you're probably right. Yeah, I
Or
can't.
el bullshito, whatever you...
I tend to do that. I think people tend to do that. They add O and A at the end of regular words, like
Yeah.
when they're in the kitchen or something. I used to working at a restaurant when I was a waiter. I'd be like, El Plato, more fudo. Like, I would just,
Wow, that's so racist, right?
Yeah, they must be like this fucking gringo and just like cursing me out. Just, yeah, I did that. What a jerk.
El Plato.
But Angel was cool. He hated everyone.
Honestly, though, I think Plato is right.
Oh, boom.
I think that was a good
I speak
guess.
Spanish, everybody. You're
There you
welcome.
go.
Thank
There
you.
you go. Yeah. Oh no, I don't know. I don't
know how well you know him or how well I know him. Like, friendship is difficult, you know? You could be friends with somebody for 41 years and not know a damn thing.
This is very true.
You could be a friend with someone for 3 years and know a ton of shit. Like,
It's true.
What's that mean?
you know, I like constantly
You know a lot
want to go
about
back
me?
to your shirt, you know, but I just have to get off of that.
It's a great shirt.
Yeah, I like it. At first, I didn't think I thought it was anchors from afar, but now I came close and I saw they were cactuses,
Yeah,
which
they're
is
cactus.
equally as odd. I don't know. You're
Yeah,
not a
it's,
sailor or you're not the roadrunner, so I don't know why you have either of them.
It's a summery shirt, Joe.
Okay.
I just figured it would be. I love summer. That's something.
That's good.
Yeah.
I look like I got kicked out of like a tennis tournament in this outfit.
You got the white watch.
Yeah. I like to accessorize.
Yeah, it's kind of like
It's kind of my thing.
yeah, it's good. It's an Italian thing, I think. A
I
little
think
bit.
so. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Who do you think knows who better?
Well, I mean, I thought we had time we were going to play a little game. If everyone wants to play a little game.
A little game.
Yeah,
we
let's
play
time for a
games
little
on our
game,
show.
yeah. We like playing games. And I thought for this game, the name of the game is Who Knows the Gatto Better?
Wait, are we talking about cats or are we talking about you, Joe?
No, not the Spanish Gattos.
Okay.
Who knows the Gatto better? For this, since Derek D and I, we don't know anything of each other from social media, so he can't play. Michael Polano in the corner, he's my cousin, so he knows a lot about me. And I thought the only person that might give him a run for his money is one of my best friends, Sal Vulcano. So we're going to bring Sal up. You guys want to play a little game? Hi, Sal. Okay, so this is Sal's.
I guess so. Everybody, Sal Vulcano, why don't you come on over
Sal
Sal
here?
Vulcano.
Vulcano, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks for being such a good audience. Appreciate that. You guys have been, especially being here for
You're keeping clock.
8.5 hours right now.
So, Sal, we're going to play a game. You figure you probably know me pretty well, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Michael, you know
Why are
me,
you
okay?
calling me Michael all of
Okay.
a sudden?
Mike, you get pissed. So, and Derek, you do me a favor. I gave you the questions earlier. I'd like
Yes,
for you
I got 'em right here.
I'll be the judge. You're going to ask the questions. Let's play Who Knows the Gatto Better.
Who knows the Gatto? I need some music. Let's get some game show music in here.
What's that stage?
Oh, Dennis, turn it down. Dennis, lower the music.
That just woke everybody up.
Everyone is here.
Lower the music. Or kill it.
That's why he is the worst intern of all time.
Yeah, that
You
is
could probably go
terrible.
even lower.
Even lower.
Keep it
even lower.
Dennis
Yeah.
lower, Dennis lower.
There you go.
You can go even lower.
Even
probably.
lower.
I think that was on purpose because I think you guys are falling asleep right now.
There you go.
All right.
Whoa. Sal, you ready?
Who knows the Gatto
Wait,
better?
what's at
How do
stake?
you
Hold
even-
on. What's at stake here? I need to know what I'm playing for.
Actually, that's a good question.
Bragging
No,
or-
no. The prize is, can I borrow your wallet?
I don't think there's much in there, but sure.
This is the prize. You get to win whatever he has in his wallet.
I don't hold any ill will against you. However this ends up, I won't hold it against you or don't hold it against me. Is that fair or?
Maybe.
Mike's very competitive.
Fine. Prison rules.
I'm not playing. I'm
Here we
trying
go.
to make friends now.
All right. Right, Derek?
Yeah, we ready to go?
Yeah, but do like your best, like, bring like your announcer, and, be like present it well. I'm having a lot of faith in you here. If you do a good job, I'll follow you on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, there you go. That's
All
what's
right.
at stake for you.
You have to do. Hey, everybody, and welcome to Who Knows Gatto Better.
That's pretty
We
good.
have Sal Vulcano, Joe Gatto, and Michael Polano. Holy Anos, there's O's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask these two gentlemen questions, and Joe is the judge and jury. He will decide whether or not you guys are correct. Are you ready? We got a couple questions. Joe wrote them down. You guys haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I've not seen it.
My brother
right.
Sal has not seen it.
I'm not
How much money was in his wallet?
$4.
For real?
Yeah, I think there's
No, I
not
don't
much
think
in
he
there.
had cash in it.
I don't know. Anyway, okay, we're going to start right now. We'll start with the first question. Now, am I asking each of them? Or
Yes,
just...
yeah. You're
Okay.
going to ask oh, man, Instagram is not getting followed at this point.
I have a question. I would like to know how this is played. Now, if you ask me first, do Do I wait on my answer? Because if I say my answer, what if that cues him? I want to make sure there's no collusion or cheating.
No collusion or cheating at all.
No collusion.
What will happen is he'll ask the question. You'll answer the first one
write it
first.
down?
He'll ask the second one second.
Fair, that's fair.
Oh, we're not being asked the same question.
No, we are being. So you didn't listen to what Joe just
Yeah,
said.
it will be the same question.
I was
that's
having
going-
cashews.
All right, so I'll just start off with the first one, and
Sure,
I'll
go ahead.
ask Sal.
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we were just talking about this earlier when Joe was talking about his yappy yappy dogs. Joe's dogs are named after desserts, cannoli, biscotti, and tartufo, but the dogs in order from Joe's least to most favorite. Put them in order from the least to most favorite. Hint. The hint here is that the order of dogs is also the same as his favorite desserts. Right.
Oh,
That-
my
well,
God.
that's easier than going after the dogs. And they-
Least to most.
You have 4 dogs, and you want to know the one you like the most to the one you like the least.
You only named 3 here, though.
Least to most. Yeah, well, Mishkin's not a dessert, so it didn't work with the joke. I'm never following you on Instagram.
well said.
So least to most. Like, who's number 3, who's number 2, who's number 1?
How do I know Mike even knows all 3 dogs' names? Because if so, I don't want to give that away right now.
He just
He just said them in the question.
You said them?
Pay
Cannoli,
attention.
biscotti, and tartufo.
Hold on, I
really
gotta
are.
unfollow
Thank God,
Sal
thank
on
God,
Instagram.
Follow him.
thank God, because I didn't know the third dog's
Yeah.
name. All right.
Unfollow
Tartufo.
Sal on Instagram. Set.
I'm going right down that line in order the way you got them, the way you named them. Cannoli,
Is my least or most favorite?
most.
Okay.
Cannolis was the first one, right?
Yep.
Cannoli, biscotti, tartufo. The way you got them is the way you named them. If tartufo was your favorite, cannoli will be named tartufo. Do you follow me? It's going to be hard for you to say no to that.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Cannoli, biscotti, tartufo.
That's your
Plus,
answer.
tartufo's not on a lot of menus.
Okay. It's a
You know,
special-
like it's like even if it was your favorite, it can't be because you can't enjoy it all the time.
yeah.
Cannolis are everywhere. Open your eyes.
So cannoli. You
So
say
that's-
cannoli, biscotti.
Yeah,
So that's your final. It's
Yeah.
exactly cannoli, biscotti, tartufo.
that's
You
what
got-
I believe.
I mean, unfortunately, this makes for a boring game because I happen to know that's true. So there's really nowhere to go with that. That's the
It's
exact.
wrong.
That's
It's
the exact,
wrong.
That's the right answer.
That's
I
wrong.
don't think you
You
know
got
your
it.
favorite dessert.
It's wrong.
Cannoli, biscotti, tartufo.
It's biscotti, cannoli, tartufo.
Biscotti's first. Who saw that coming?
It's my favorite dog.
Biscotti. 41 years.
It's my favorite
If you
dog.
see a cannoli, you run across the room, you knock over women in wheelchairs, you grab it, one bite, gone. Cannoli.
you ever seen
I've
me
never
have-
seen you do that with a tartufo.
I have 2. Right, tartufo's on the bottom, you ass face.
That's what I
the
said.
The problem is, have you ever seen me have a cup of coffee? I enjoy a good biscotti. Am I dunking a cannoli in a coffee? No. I have 2 cups of coffee a day. Open your fucking eyes.
I mean, I 60% of the shit out of that
we
one.
both think you're wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I put a cannoli and a biscotti on a plate on a table right now and you walked up to it, leave the coffee out of it. Which one would your meaty paws pick up first? The fucking cannoli. We all know
100%.
this.
100%.
Point each.
Okay.
1-1.
Either way, it's tied.
Okay, so yeah.
So no one won that one.
Yeah, okay.
Or they both
Or
won
they
that
both
one.
won it. How do you
Either
want
way
to
you
cut
want
it?
to look at it.
All right.
Biscotti. Biscotti's like a party favor now. Do you ever see that shit? They put it in a little plastic and you get one biscotti
It's
as a
the new
sticker on
Jordan-
it. Congratulations, Jan and Bill. One biscotti.
It's the new Jordan
Thanks.
almonds.
It's fucking $300.
It's the new Jordan almonds.
Yeah.
I got to be honest, I don't even know what a tartufo is.
It's the frozen.
Mom, relax. Relax.
Don't say that in front of your mother.
Put the wooden spoon away.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard her shaking the drawer.
Tartufo is ice cream covered in like chocolate, right? You split it in half. Maybe there's a cherry in there.
It's
maybe
in
not. I
fours.
don't know.
Yeah, it's good. The cherry's in the
Okay.
middle. It's
All right.
nice.
By the way, I knew that. I knew that order.
Well, you're not playing, Derek.
I'm not.
So let's move on.
I'm moving right on.
Question number 2.
I knew that. So that Instagram's going up.
Okay.
It's going up.
Yeah, but you mentioned it, so it's even again.
All right. Next question is, what does Joe consider his biggest flaw?
Jesus Christ.
There's so many. Look at their minds rolling.
I mean, I'm gonna go opposite of what people.
I'd go
might
White
think.
Watch, but other than that,
You're not
keep
playing.
going.
I'm gonna go opposite. I'm gonna say like people may think it's certain physical attributes, maybe, you know, the nose, the belly, all that kind of shit.
What
But
a
that's
dick.
Not, that's not it at all. I'm gonna go the other way, cuz it's that your biggest flaw is that you're too kind. You love too much.
You rescued dogs.
I don't think that would be his answer for himself. So we're good because we're not going to have the same answer. Now, my challenge is to think of an answer. I don't think it's that you would say you're too kind. I think your biggest flaw is this is just me. Can we talk about context? Is it your biggest flaw in relationships? Your biggest flaw in your profession at work?
You
or-
can't ask questions. You can't dig. That's
Who
not
said that? I didn't hear rules.
I just said it.
He's the judge. Joe's the judge. He can decide.
For instance, tell me your biggest flaw.
Exactly.
I think that you're going to say that you wish you could let go a little bit, not need to oversee or control everything.
Sounds right.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's a good one. I'm a little too controlling. Yeah, sure.
And I just thought I've never thought about that ever. And I
No,
just
you
thought
thought
about
of it when I was yelling at you at work or something.
I thought of it as a work thing.
Yeah.
And so that's a big 1-0. I know.
1 point for Sal, 0 points for you.
Or
It's
2-1.
it's actually 2-1.
Yeah,
That's what
according
it
to
is.
you guys, it's 2-1.
$4 coming my way.
Yeah, there you go. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm not sure. Might be more than $4, but
I stole the rest, Derek. That's why.
If you were to look into Derek's wallet, like really like dig in, there's like most people have like a license, maybe another form of ID, some credit cards. Inside of it, there's a picture of himself. That's not
First of
on
all,
the
there's
90.
$60.
60?
First of all, that's like 1,000,000 times more than 4.
oh, that's what my buddy paid me this morning for the. We was at a wedding last night, and had to split the hotel room, and threw me the cash. Why does that even matter?
I don't even know.
God bless. God
Thank you,
bless.
thank you, Sal. I
Are
appreciate
you the guy
that.
charges? You're the guy that charges and takes the cash from everybody? Pocket?
Yeah.
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 Well, I did last night.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I did for the hotel room. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a
why-
great wedding. I'm still hungover.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Anyway.
Why is it every time that we podcast, you're like, it's a weeknight, I don't drink on a weeknight. Then we podcast on a weekend, you're like, I'm not going to drink tonight. But then every time I'm like talking to you, you're hungover.
I'm not really.
How does that math
I
add up?
haven't. I only drink on the weekends. I don't drink during the week. And then I don't know. This is a hell of a wedding. You should have. I mean, oof. Are they here? Joey and Anya. Yeah, congratulations.
They're not
Yeah,
on their
they're-
honeymoon? You went to Asbury Park for your honeymoon?
Oh, this wedding's doomed. 99% of weddings end in divorce.
Is that number real?
The wedding ends in
99%?
divorce?
99% of weddings end in divorce. Marriages are fine.
At the end of the wedding.
All right, so $60.
Yeah, $60 on the line.
Yeah,
Question number 3.
that I would like to keep. So number 3, the question is, if Joe could have dinner with anyone who is dead or deceased, who would it be? Who would it be? Dead, not living.
They don't want to answer.
I mean, luckily you have to answer first. It's your turn.
Every time I have to answer.
Well,
no,
we
it's-
rotated. Again, not paying attention. I answered first the second time.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's paying.
Nobody
nobody's
told
counting.
me the rules. So.
Actually, he did.
I'm going to. Okay.
That's tough, man.
I know Joe well, and I think that he would answer this question as I'd like to have dinner with my dead parents. Thanks for bringing it up. That's how I thought. No, don't awe me. I know him very well. That's what he would do.
I think
That's what he would do. He does it all the time. He throws it in my face all the time.
That your parents were alive?
If I say to my mother, he's like, my mom's dead. Thanks for bringing it up. Doesn't matter where we are. He says it all the
I
time.
mean, you just did a whole set about your mother. Thanks for bringing it up.
Because why wouldn't he use this opportunity to seize that? Who, as a matter of fact, if it's not your mom in the end, I think you need to rethink your answer. Because if you're like, Abe Lincoln, then it's like, really, Joe? You wouldn't want to have dinner with your mom one more time?
Yeah, well,
like you
think of
need
the
to
flip
talk
side.
to Abe Lincoln?
Think of the flip side of that. How many dinners have I had with my mother? How many dinners have I had with Abe Lincoln?
Touche on that.
Point taken.
Sal.
So that's it.
Well, no, because again, he didn't listen to the question. It wasn't. The question didn't ask for multiple people. It asked for a singular
So I'll say
person.
mom. I'll say mom.
Well,
He just abridged his answer. He said his mom.
I mean, now I have no choice but to go the other way. I happen to agree with you, and I have a very specific reason why I agree with you. But I guess I'm going to lose if I don't disagree with you, so I have to disagree with you.
Okay.
Anyone understand what he just said?
I'm confused, but God bless.
Yeah.
Well, it's 2-1.
Okay.
I agree with you. If I say his mom, I automatically lose the game.
Okay.
I'm in it to win it.
Do you have a tiebreaker, Joe?
Okay.
No, I don't.
Assuming we're playing the 3.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
just assuming that.
All right. We're all interested to hear what you have to say,
It's
Mike.
not really that interesting. I agree with you, but I'm going to have to say his father.
You're going to say my father?
Yeah, but I'll tell you why I don't think that's correct
honest.
if you want to hear it.
You don't think that's correct, but you're going to say it anyway?
Yeah.
So you think
For
it's
the
my...
point. I'm going for
playing
the
for the
point,
game.
man.
So
I
you're
believe-
taking up the Hail Mary the
I
whole
believe
thing?
it's Aunt Jerry, but I'm going to say Uncle Joe.
Uncle who?
Joe.
Well, both my parents are dead. Thanks for bringing it up. and it was Albert Einstein. So you guys are both wrong.
You're shitting me.
Live
You
to
know how
fight
many
another
dinners
day.
I had with my mother? Albert Einstein? Look at him be like light bulb, huh? Pass the tartufo.
Who knows anything about Albert Einstein? Who gives a shit? Everything you need to know about Albert Einstein, you could do in a Google search.
How's the spotlight treating you? He did that. Albert Einstein.
What are you going to ask him? What are you going to ask him? Can you explain E equals MC squared? You're not going to understand.
I know, I'm not,
outta
but that's
here
going to be
with
half
that.
the fun of it.
That's a hack answer, Albert Einstein.
You know what?
That's who's boiling up in your loins that you want to meet. You could have a wish to bring someone back from the dead to have a
Albert
meal.
Einstein.
Albert Einstein, that's a crock of shit.
Are you-
hate to break it to you, Albert Einstein, if you're listening.
Yeah, look up toward the light.
Are you contending that Albert Einstein invented the light bulb?
Yeah.
That's what you're telling all these people right here?
That's not him. As also,
You're saying that
Albert
Albert
Einstein did it.
that's fucking
E
Francis Scott
equals
Key.
60%. Everything I say, 60% of it's almost accurate. And I know that Albert Einstein did not.
No, it was his
invent
thing.
the-
Yeah. He just he gave it to
Benjamin
the other guy.
Franklin, right?
No.
Dennis
Thomas
Leary?
Edison.
Dennis Thomas Edison, that bastard. You're mixing, you really mix and match. Telephone,
Guys,
light bulb, whatever.
We're not up here to debate. We're not up here to debate.
The point is, you want to see any of those people besides your mother? They show up with a fucking powdered wig on and talk to you about chemistry.
Albert Einstein didn't wear a powdered wig. He had just funny hair.
Oh God, he wore one sweater. I've never seen a picture without that fucking sweater. He probably smells.
Why are you making this assumption about his sweater?
Because
you always wear that hoodie.
Because I'm not going to talk about it right now. I do, but I have other shirts underneath it.
You don't think you're getting through one layer of thin?
For reasons I can't discuss right now, I have a real problem with Albert Einstein. Fine.
There's no debate. That's it.
So does this mean Sal won?
Sal won.
Sal won.
He did. You did win.
Sal knows
Sal
the
Vulcano, everybody.
Sal knows the Gatto
Three.
better.
Sal just turned to me and said 2 questions. You're really not paying attention. You just played the
Thank
game.
you.
There was 3 questions.
Thank you. Stop yelling at me. I'm the closest person to you on this earth. As we just witnessed. Thank you.
It's true.
I
Thank
hope
you, Sal.
nothing
Thank
against
you,
you
Sal
for that.
Vulcano, for playing.
Sal, can I borrow $60?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Hey, everybody. Here you go.
Oh, Juju girl.
Thank you. Yeah.
Sal
I'm gonna,
Vulcano, everybody.
probably gonna need that back,
everybody.
but
Man, I really thought I knew you better than I. It really boils down to I don't know my desserts.
You don't. It's really the desserts that got you.
And the Albert Einstein, that's just a bullshit answer.
Would you people leave me alone about the Albert Einstein? All right, so I'll have dinner with somebody else then. Everybody's pushing my buttons about
Just
it.
thank him tonight when you're driving home. You can flip those headlights on. You know, everything will be clear.
You guys just don't know Albert like I do. That's my boy.
That's
Albert
it.
Einstein.
That's it. Guys, thank you so much for coming
We
out
wanna
to the
thank you guys
Asbury
so
Park
much.
Comedy and Podcast Festival.
We had a lot of fun, guys.
You made the first year a great success, and it's all because of you. Thank you so much.
let's please have a round of applause
Thank
for
you,
everybody.
guys.
Joe Gatto, Sal Vulcano, everyone that was here. Mo Bounce, the host.
Yes.
Joe will be following me on Instagram. I'm hoping.
I don't think so.
Thank you guys so
Thank you,
much.
guys.
We appreciate it.
Good
Love you
night.
guys. Thank you.